Hi guys. So I'm going to go over the how to solve 6.5, 6.6, 6.38, and 6.39. These are problems from your actual textbook, and you can find them in Chapter 6, Problem 5, Chapter 6, Problem 6. So we're in Chapter 6 now. Yay! All right, so if you had two pieces of licorice to share equally among three people, how much licorice would each person get? So show your thinking clearly. There's a lot of ways to show your thinking clearly on this. I'm just going to show one of the ways. I'm going to go ahead and make two pieces of licorice. I'm trying to make them about the same length at least. Okay, and I'm going to share them equally from three people. So I'm going to change my color and I'm going to split these into thirds. So this person gets, so person number one gets those pieces, person number two gets those pieces, and person number three gets those pieces. To make it even clearer, I'm going to go ahead and use person one gets that one and that one. Person two gets this one and this one. And person three gets this one and this one. That means that they each get 3 1/3 slices. No, sorry, two 1/3 slices. So this is 1/3, this is 1/3, and this is 1/3, this is 1/3, this is 1/3, and this is 1/3. So person one gets 2 1/3 pieces. So 1/3 plus 1/3. So person number one gets 2/3 of a piece of licorice. Person two, I'm going to be green. Person two gets 2/3, and person three gets 2/3. So that's one of the ways that you could split it up to show how many pieces or how much of the licorice each person gets. We split, so here we have two pieces of licorice and we're splitting them up into three pieces each because we're splitting it up into three to three people. Okay, so that's one way to show that. Problem 2, calculate each of the following parts. 2/3, so this is more of a practice, it's not division, because 2/3 of 3/7. Remember, of is the same thing as saying multiplication. So this is more of a review. We've done multiplication of fractions before. So we've got 2/3 times 3/7. So 2/3 times 3/7, we take the numerators, 2 times 3 over 3 times 7. So it becomes 6 21st. Now we can simplify that. Both of those share a common factor of 3. So we can simplify it to 2/7. So our answer is 2/7 on that one. Okay, 1/6 times or of 11/12. So we're going to have 1 times 11 as our numerator, and our denominator is going to be 6 times 12. So we end up with 11 over 72. Now 11, let's see if I can simplify this. 11, its factors are 1 and 11. 1 is a factor of 72, but 11 is not. So it's actually simplified to leave it at 11/72, 70 seconds. Number 3, draw a diagram to help calculate each of the following quotients. And the quotient is the answer to the division problem. So we've got 4 somethings cut up into 1/3. And we need to count how many 1/3 pieces we have. I'm going to go ahead and use like brownies. You're going to have to pretend that these are all the same size. So these are identical brownies. I'm going to cut them into thirds. Meep, meep. That's my phone notification, one of my phone notification sounds. It's the Roadrunner. Okay, so they're cut into 1/3 pieces. So 4 divided into 1/3 pieces. How many 1/3 pieces do we now have? We have 1 1/3 piece, we have 2 1/3 pieces, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 1/3 pieces. 4 divided into 1/3 pieces means that we have 12 1/3 pieces. Okay, the next one, 6 divided into 2/3 pieces. Okay, this one gets a little bit more complicated, so I'm going to go ahead and do 6 squares. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that one got weird, but that's okay. You guys have to go with it. 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to divide these into 1/3 pieces. So I'm going to divide all of them into thirds. Okay, but I need 2/3. So now what I need to do is I'm going to do 2/3 here. So there's 1. I'm going to take the third from here. Well, that's too close to the same color, isn't it? Come on. No, I wanted to erase that, not the stinky bugs. That's weird. Okay, come on. Okay, so 2/3. Let me go ahead and pick a different color. So I'm going to do another 1/3, 2/3. I'm going to pick another color, and I've got 1/3, 2/3. I'm going to pick another color. 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 Starting to run out of colors. 1/3, 2/3. I'm going to pick another color. 1/3, 2/3. And I'm going to pick another color. 1/3, 2/3. Okay, so how many 2/3 pieces do I have? Let me change the color. I have 1 set of 2/3. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2/3 pieces. So 6 divided into 2/3 is 9 2/3 pieces. Okay, so that's how that one would be solved. Fourth one, Jesse has 5 meters of twine and needs to cut it into lengths that are 1/4 of a meter long. How many lengths will he have? express this problem in a number sentence that uses division. So we are going to be taking 5 pieces and essentially we're going to be um, dividing them into 4 pieces each. So I'm just going to do a line. So there's 1 meter of twine, 2 meters of twine, 3 meters of twine, 4 meters of twine, 5 meters of twine. So we're going to actually cut it into quarter inch pieces, or into pieces that are 1/4 meters long. To do that, I'm going to cut them in half, and then I'm going to cut the halves in half so that they each have 4 pieces. All right, so now we need to count how many 1/4 pieces do we now have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We have 20 pieces now. So if we have 5 divided by 1/4 gives us 20 1/4 pieces. Okay, so 5 divided by 1/4 equals 20 pieces. So how many links will we have? We'll have 20, and expressing the problem in a number sentence is right here. 5 meters divided into 1/4 pieces means you have 20 pieces now. Right, the last one is not. Did I go over them all? I did go over them all. Okay, so now what you get to do is you get to watch the video because you're watching the video. That's it. Thanks. Bye.